What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe as you come into the channel and check out the content. And with that being said, I want to speak on a post that came across my Facebook feed recently, right? And it was a picture of Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, uh, and Allen Iverson, right? And the caption read, and it said that Allen Iverson said the only player that could be mentioned in the same breath with Michael Jordan is Kobe Bryant. And so you have Allen Iverson, one of the best ball players, best small men to ever play the game. Like as a guard, I remember the first time I seen Allen Iverson play was like when he went to Georgetown. And so if you had the opportunity to see Allen Iverson at Georgetown, man, it was a show. He broke the mold. Allen Iverson really broke the mold from what you were used to seeing at Georgetown. John Thompson he never really used to recruit players like Allen Iverson. I think that John Thompson really recruited Allen Iverson as a favor to him because Allen Iverson was having some legal trouble. So that's the main reason why John Thompson got Allen Iverson to go to Georgetown. And when he got to Georgetown, man, you could just see right away Allen Iverson was just different. He was as an athlete, like Allen Iverson coming from Virginia, was like one of the best athletes that Virginia has ever produced. And so, like I said, his time at Georgetown, he used to battle with Ray Allen from UConn. He used to battle with Stephon Marbury when Stephon Marbury was at Georgia Tech. I mean, Allen Iverson, man, he was the truth. He was, or the answer. They call him the answer. So yeah, he was really the answer. And so when Allen Iverson got drafted by the Sixers, he went to Philadelphia, stayed there for a long time, and was for the bulk of his career, and was really loyal to the city of Philadelphia. And so, coming from him, this statement, that the only player that could be mentioned in the same breath with Michael Jordan is Kobe Bryant. I think it really holds a lot. Like I said, Allen Iverson was one of those kind of players who really just left it all on the floor. He just went all out from start to finish of the game. He went all out. He was determined not to let anybody on the court stop him. A lot of, him and Kobe, they used to battle a lot, but Kobe, they had so much respect for each other. So much respect. And Allen Iverson even went so far as to say that, like, nobody, Kobe's work ethic was like something that he had never seen. He never seen anybody who had that kind of work ethic, who was that dedicated to the game of basketball. And so, that's why I think that a statement like this coming from Allen Iverson really holds a lot of weight. Allen Iverson played against Michael Jordan. And he watched Michael Jordan. He was a fan of Michael Jordan, and he saw what Michael Jordan did and could do on a night in and night out basis, year in and year out. He also watched Kobe Bryant, and he watched what Kobe Bryant did, day in and day out, year in and year out, all, every season. And so, towards the tail end of his career, LeBron James came in the league. I think LeBron James came in 2003. So, Allen Iverson did get to see LeBron James, and he's probably a fan of the game too. And he watched and he see, and so coming from him, like I said, Allen Iverson knows what it takes to be successful. And he was one of those guys who left everything on the court. That's why he has so much respect for Kobe. That's why he admired Michael Jordan so much, because, you know, in order to win at that level and be as successful as Mike was, and to be as successful as Kobe was, you had to, you know, you had to be a fanatic. You had to be almost inhuman, you know, like a machine to play the way these guys play all year round. And I don't think that Allen Iverson really saw that kind of passion that Michael Jordan displayed, the kind of passion that Kobe Bryant displayed. I don't think that Allen Iverson saw that in LeBron James. He probably seen somebody who's an excellent ball player, a very good ball player. But when you look at Mike and you look at Kobe, you just see somebody who you could just tell that these kind of guys they eat, sleep, and drink basketball, and so that's what Allen Iverson even said, that, he was going to go and hang out one time. He was with Kobe one time. He said, man, I'm going to go hang out and have a good time. And he said, what you going to do? And Kobe said, man, I'm going to go to the gym and put up some shots, and so that was typical of what Kobe Bryant was. He just was a fanatic, and he wanted to be in the gym. Allen Iverson had in my opinion, Allen Iverson, he just had that natural, he was like a freak of nature as far as his athleticism. And so he probably didn't have to work as hard as, like most players, because he was gifted physically. But Kobe Bryant was gifted physically, and he still worked at it. Same thing with Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was physically gifted, and they still was fanatical about it. And so that's what set those guys apart from the rest of the league. Not just LeBron James, but everybody that played in their era. It just set them apart. And so that's why Allen Iverson feel the way he feel. He feels like Kobe Bryant is the only one who could be mentioned in the same breath with Mike. And in my opinion, I agree with him. It's Mike, then Kobe, and then way down the line, LeBron James. Not number 3 or 4 or 5, but way down the line is LeBron James. Like I said, LeBron, and that's not an insult to LeBron James. In my opinion, I don't think it's an insult to, for you not to be in the top 10 when you have thousands of people who played in the league and you still like in the top 15 or so like that, of all times. I think that's pretty good. But yeah, that's my opinion. That's my take on everything. Make sure to like and subscribe. And with that being said, don't forget to leave a comment, and I'll check you all out in the next video. Peace.